to the 6th episode of Art Time with Miss B. Today we have two projects, like we usually do, but they couldn't be more different. The first one is all about gesture drawing. Now, that's a really cool drawing technique that a lot of artists use when they're just trying to get their ideas down on paper. And then the second one has to do with more kind of like a STEAM project. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool. I know you're going to enjoy both of them. So the first one, like I said, is all about gesture drawing. Now, gesture drawing is meant to be super fast, like less than 30 seconds. Okay. And when you do a gesture drawing, your hand's moving really fast. We're not worrying about getting it perfect. We're making these cool little sketchy lines and everything. And I challenge you to try doing gesture drawing. Maybe to start out, have a family member sit there and time yourself and see if you can't draw them as fast as you possibly can. And try to get that time faster and faster and faster and faster. Now, if you're really good at gesture drawing, like Miss Brown had to practice a lot when she went to art school, you could even try gesture drawing with things that move, because that's the ultimate. They're not going to stay still, like animals or people walking by. You could try that. So what I did for you is I recorded some short videos of me walking on my sidewalk, and you could try challenging yourself to do a gesture drawing of Miss Brown walking by. But first, I want to show you what a gesture drawing looks like. So let's take a look. For this project, you will need a pencil, paper, and coloring materials. Okay, so gesture drawing, like I said before, is a really quick style of drawing. What you're going to want to do is press really lightly on your pencil, and you're going to make these really sketchy lines. And sketchy, they're almost fuzzy, and you're pressing really lightly. Once you got that done, you can always go back over with a darker marker or press harder on your pencil, and you can add in small details later. But a gesture drawing is supposed to be really, really fast. So we're going to challenge ourselves by watching a video of Miss Brown walking along on the sidewalk, and let's see if you can do a gesture drawing of her. Did you get it? Did you make the drawing? I know it's really tough at first, but I know you can do this. Let's try a different video.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh, yeah. Gummy, 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 gummy bear.
What was that? It's just Miss Brown having a little fun. I hope you like that one. If the walking is a little bit hard, we could try one more video of my fish. All right, let's see how this one goes. Now that you've had your chance to draw a couple of different gesture drawings, Now it's time to kind of pick out the one you like and then outline it and then color it. Let's take a look. All right, so I chose the one of me walking, and I just used my markers to sort of fill in the pattern on my dress and all that sort of stuff. Again, just take your time, and gesture drawing is not meant to stress anybody out. Even if it looks kind of weird and kind of different, that's okay. Then if you want, you can always add a background in later. Well, I hope you really liked gesture drawing. I know it's something that I like to practice with every now and then, just to kind of keep my drawing skills up. And I hope that you practice this too. Now, Miss Brittany, yes, the famous, the fabulous, the always inspiring Miss Brittany at Birch Grove sent me this link for this really cool podcast. It's really short. It's less than 8 minutes long, and I'll link it down in the comments. But it talks about the very thing that we were just doing, about gesture drawing fast. And then it talks a little bit about at the end how even if it doesn't look realistic, it looks abstract. And it's okay. That's fine. It's kind of cool that way. So challenge yourself to make a gesture drawing and enjoy it for what it is and what it looks like, because it's amazing and it's your art. So let's take a look at our next project. Our next project is called Magical Blooming Flowers. For this project, you will need either a piece of paper or the templates that Miss Brown will link in the comments, washable markers, Sharpies, and scissors. To get started, you're going to pick out the flower you would like to do and cut it out. If you're doing your own flower, that's awesome. Just make sure that your flower has 6 petals. Next, you're going to color in one side completely with washable markers. You can mix up the colors if you want to, but make sure the markers are washable. So like Crayola or anything like that. Once you're done coloring, you're going to flip it over, and with a Sharpie, you're going to draw in some cool flower details. When you're done, you're going to fold over the petals. Now comes the fun part. You're going to take your folded flower and you're going to set it into a shallow bowl of water. Then as the paper absorbs the water, the petals of the flower bloom. That was so cool. These magical blooming flowers are a perfect way to sort of add a little bit of science to your art. Now, the reason I asked you to use washable markers is, especially if you have a clear bowl or a light colored bowl, the washable markers that are on the underside are actually going to start, like, the colors are going to start seeping into the water, and it's kind of cool. So then, like, your flower kind of starts like melting a little bit. It's kind of neat. Now you can also try like stacking them. The templates that I'm going to link in the notes and in the comments below also has a leaf one, which is just slightly bigger. So you can actually stack them inside of each other and kind of fold it all up into the leaf one. And then the leaf one will open, and then the flower one will open, and it's kind of cool. So I hope you really enjoyed this episode. I know I enjoy coming at you every Monday. Sorry again that I was a little late today, but I cannot wait to see you next week. Until then, keep making art. You're awesome. Bye!